Well, hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
And as you all already know, I am the ever naughty
Ever naughty.
Alexis Flame,
Very true.
and my co hostess, the.
Nice. Toni Homeperm.
So, Toni, you look lovely this evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I have good news for you.
That being.
Well, we upped our game. We have our brand new intro where which shows that beautiful artwork that your son Ricky Mestri did for us.
Yes.
Yes, but now because I changed the music to an instrumental version, we're not being blocked on YouTube in North Korea and Syria and all these Cuba. So all these people, I mean, who've been clamoring to see us can finally see us now. I mean, isn't that good?
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
Isn't that nice?
You know, Toni, I'm using two different machines.
Yes.
And the machine that's in front of me, oh my God, honey, the lag is awful.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well.
There's nothing we can do.
Pardon me?
There's nothing we can do. We're at the mercy of the internet gods.
Yeah, hold on. It's right on top. It's an earpiece.
What color is it?
Black. Good help is so hard to find these days.
Oh, I know.
It's a good. At least all my sons are good looking.
Isn't that a prerequisite?
Yeah, they're not all smart, but they're all good looking. Oh, I tell you. So, Toni, happy Pride, girl.
Happy Pride, I know. I'm very
Oh,
excited.
and for those of you out there who might not as of yet know, this Sunday, Toni Homeperm will be hosting the Long Island Gay Pride event.
I know. I can't believe it. It's a dream come true at Eisenhower Park at the Harry Chapin Theater.
I'm not surprised, honey. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am for you. You go,
Thank
girl.
Thank you. Oh, and Hector Gonzalez Walton says hello, Auntie.
The Mad Hatter. Hey,
Mad Hatter.
handsome.
Hey, Hector.
My sexy nephew.
Yes.
Yeah, my nephews are all good looking too, now that I think of it.
Is it good jeans?
Always designer.
Those are the best.
Ooh la la, Sasson. Oh,
Ooh la
that's
la.
not dating myself.
La la. Sasson.
Right?
Oh, thank you, Hector. Hector says congrats, Toni. Thank you, Hector.
No, but seriously, so this Sunday, because sadly old ladies don't do well in the heat, so sadly I won't be able to attend.
We don't want you to melt.
Yeah, right? But everybody this Sunday, head on out to Eisenhower Park to see live and in person the incomparable, the nice Toni Homeperm.
Yes.
And trust me, she will not disappoint.
I'm going to give it my all.
You always do.
I try.
So keeping in mind with Pride.
Yes.
And the fact that I have good-looking children.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, we have one of my children on tonight.
Yes, we do.
Toni, how many percentage-wise of our guests have been products of my dilapidated uterus?
Probably about 99.
Why do I hear that bitch laughing? Anywho, everybody, help Toni and I welcome my daughter, Pennsylvania drag celebrity and trans activist, Miss Gia Rylie-Flame.
Hello, Gia.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Toni. Hi, Ma.
Hi.
Hey, girl.
And Toni, congratulations, Pride. See, that's
Thank
a great
you.
honor, girl. I'm like, yay!
I
It's
know.
wonderful.
Well, actually, as it would turn out, and Izzy did not bring me a lighter, Gia would know just how you felt because one of the earlier shows that I did with Gia, she was hosting the big Pride events by her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
Lovely.
Is it?
As lovely as Wilkes-Barre is, but yeah, we did for the community, and you know what, and to be there and to be a part of it, and to see how much everything has changed
Mhm.
since I was like in my teens, going, oh my God, AIDS epidemic and this and different
Mhm.
changes. It's so totally different.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. I'm like, I just see from where we came from to where we are now,
I know.
and it's
It's
like
amazing.
It's wow.
It's kind of surreal when you think about it.
Mhm.
It is.
So Gia, thank you. So now, Gia, so tell us what it is like to go from not too long ago, basically being one of the leading drag queens of the area, a drag celebrity, to now living every day as a woman.
You know, at the beginning, it was hard to get the girls to notice me. But the more I went out, the more I did. They accepted it more. Everybody said, oh, girl, okay, this show. And then I just got into the community here big time, and I have a great big following. And it's amazing. And I love all of my people. They're my family. They're my heart. But since transition, like the first year and a half, the girls were still sort of okay with it. I was still in shows. Now that I've gone on a little further, it's like I don't exist. It's like, I don't get it. But there are a couple other trans performers in the area.
Well,
they're in shows. So it's like, you know what? I really don't get it. But it's okay because I'm doing me right now.
Oh, I can tell you why. Because you failed dance kissing. That's what that No, but Gia, you know where I stand on that also, because she'll be the first to tell you. I mean, I believe if a lady is in transition, she shouldn't be doing drag shows. And well, per se, you're no longer a drag performer, in my opinion. Now you're a lip sync artist. Doesn't make you any less of an entity.
Or a performance artist, so it's like,
or a performance artist, yes.
And it's okay. And there is a difference.
And they're no longer a drag queen.
Yeah, and there is a difference because once you transition, they expect more. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? You want more? I'll give it to you because I've showed that to the children here in the past.
We love you too, Lester.
It's like, it was like, oh, you guys are all under 30. I'm 48, 49 years old, and you girls think you're going to take a pageant from me. How do you haven't been in the game long enough? And it's just like, and you do it all in fun and love, but it's just like the difference from when I started drag till now, it's like way different. Unfortunately, sometimes there's those ones who just throw the little dress on and, oh, there's my little wig. I'm a drag queen. I'm like, honey, it's a start. Find somebody who can work with you and grow with you. And that's what I've done. I came from that little, and that's what I came from, that little boy in a dress till now. And it's a total difference,
Little Latin boy in a dress. Why are you crying?
Yes, ma'am.
Mitchell, long time no see. Where have you been? So Mitchell says hello, Gia.
Hi, Mitchell. I love you.
So now, Gia, is it difficult in your area? Because Gia doesn't live in mainstream Pennsylvania.
Right.
Gia lives like 10 minutes from my boyfriend. They live in Pennsatucky.
Thank you. Because it's
they
like, wait a minute.
They live in Pennsatucky.
And we're supposed to be we're supposed to be so suburban. I first moved here. The women here looked like mountain women. They had short hair, didn't wear makeup, and I was like, where did I fall? What's going on here? And there are a few women you would see made up, but it was far and few in between. But I walked into this area going, wait a minute. What is this? I was like, I can't. It's like,
the first time I went there, you could almost hear them whisper, "Burn the witch."
Thank you.
They weren't whispering.
Well, there was that too. But honey, they don't call me Alexis Flame for nothing. I'm descended from the witch they couldn't burn.
And Tracy Robinson wants to, Alexis, she wants to know if that's you from Huntington.
Yes.
I would assume so.
Yes. But I haven't been in Huntington in years. And Tracy, you could have inboxed me to ask me that, girlfriend. So now, Gia, is it in your area? Is it? Oh, now I'm just getting it. Is it difficult for a trans lady to find employment?
Yes.
And how so, honey?
Well, because I've gone to a few, oh, you sound so wonderful. This is great. Da 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 on the phone. Then like, okay, well, we're going to do your second interview. Your second interview is going to be a video interview. And I look nothing less than this every day when I have to, because there's days that we don't wear the makeup.
Well, but I would think your hair
is
quite conservative, but other than that.
Yeah, well, true.
I mean, no, Gia video calls me all the time.
Yeah.
Just like any other woman. She gets up, she makes her coffee, and while the coffee's brewing, she puts her hair and face together.
Oh, yeah. 20 minutes, I'm done. It's been a science. But then they seem like they're so interested in me for the job and want to give me the job.
Makeup out.
And then after the video interview, it's like, oh, well, we've gone with someone else. I'm like, if I'm working from home, what does it matter what I look like? But there is still some prejudice here. They're like 10, 15 years behind a lot of the modern things and thinking because it's just so mountainous here.
There are still states where you can be fired for being transgender or even gay.
Yeah. We could take our last president or excusable one for that.
Well, it's been like that for a long time. I mean, he's...
Oh, well, there's that too.
Yeah, I mean,
look at me. I'm not exactly what you would call hireable.
Well.
Fortunately,
doesn't it depend on the job?
On the job, right?
Well, I didn't say that I don't work. I just said I'm not really hireable. There's working and there's working.
Well, there's work and then there's work.
Some of us have it and make it pay. Others can't even give it away. No, but Toni, you have no idea where Gia and John live. It's like Mayberry.
She calls it Mayberry.
Well, when I was growing up, the town that I lived in New Jersey was very much like that.
And it's like, come on. It's like sidewalks roll up at 7:00. It's like,
yes, indeed.
Excuse me. I'm like, hello.
And right down the street from Gia's house, they actually have, the way the storefronts look, you would think you were in a time warp.
I believe it.
Thank you. It's like 1980.
It's like being in a 1950s sitcom.
Some places have, yeah. Hello, it's like, wow. But yeah, it's really backwards. Things are slowly starting to change the 20-some years that I've been here. But it's small changes here, small changes there, and it's because I think of the younger generation now because they're so comfortable being pansexual and bi or gay, and it's they can just come right out and they're part of the community immediately,
Mm-hmm.
And I think
bisexual. I'm like, yeah, buy me something. I'll get sexual.
Thank you. Hello. But it's the kids around here are like, I'm bi, I'm poly, and they're all like 30 and under, and I'm like, wait a minute, when did this start like popping up? Now, and it's funny because here,
now it's
starting to get prevalent now. Thank you, and it's like, what the hell?
Now it's fashionable. Now you're a closet straight person.
Thank you.
Hopefully, eventually they'll become the minority.
Saying that they're bi, and they've never done diddly. You gotta wonder.
Honey, no, girl. You said them kids ain't done diddly, honey. Youngins here started like 12 years old.
Wow.
12. It's like, growl. It's like, you're how old and you're online and these men are trolling you and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're 15. I'm like, honey. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of redneck out by your way, though, girl.
Well,
and you know what they all do up
oh, well,
in
honey,
Georgia.
well, you know what? Growing up in North Carolina, sugar, I know exactly what it is about those redneck boys.
I forgot all about North Kakalaki now.
Well, how do you think I taught you to make your greens, girl? Hello?
Oh, that's right, Toni.
Mm-hmm.
Toni lives.
Oh, for the collard greens.
Girl, you do.
Toni,
I love
Gia
collard
taught me how to
They're
make
so
I
good.
love them. I love them
If
so
you
much.
love my collard greens, honey, you'll be in orbit with Gia.
Yeah. And
But you know what? The last time she was here, she paid me homage. She even posted on Facebook that my collard greens almost rival hers.
Almost.
I
Almost.
did. I did. I'll admit, yes, I did because they were good. I was like, wait a minute, girl, this is like that far away from mine. What did you do? I said, I know the only step you didn't do, girl. You didn't put your foot all the way in it.
No, your honey.
Look, you got to put your foot all in them greens, honey. You got to make love to them babies when you cook them.
Lady LaBelle is
Some
wishing
here.
us happy Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy
Lady
Pride,
LaBelle.
guys.
Oh, Gia, you get kicked out of LaBelle.
You would love
fabulous.
LaBelle.
She brings the noise, and let me tell you.
All right, so,
Her
hey, we like
soul game
noise.
is on
I'm
point.
still old, but I like noise. So
And Damien Stone is eating his steak dinner and watching us.
Oh, my brother. Hey, Doc. One
Oh,
of my
steak.
many handsome brothers.
brothers.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, another uncle. Yay.
Another uncle.
So Gio, so what's everything doing in your area? Like up here in New York, even though Toni and I are still playing it reasonably close to the vest,
Yes.
things are pretty much opening up here in New York now.
Same here. Same here. Finally, it's like I'm done, honey. I'm vaccinated. I'm ready to go, honey. Let's let the man go. The restaurants, as of last week, just started back at 100%. Some of the grocery stores and stores I frequent, you don't have to wear a mask anymore. So certain places still have it, so it's always in my purse because it's right now, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
I mean, I'm used like say if I'm just walking down the street,
yeah,
I'm not going to wear a mask because I'm also claustrophobic. Plus, I normally wear glasses. You know, this fogs your glasses up. I had to put contacts on yesterday to go to the supermarket. But by habit, though, before I walk into the building, I
the mask goes on. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
cuss
just,
all the time. I'm like, really? I have to put this thing on again?
well, also, you know, like I'm old school, and what nursing has taught me, I mean, what I know a vaccine to be,
right?
But now they're saying 2 weeks after inoculation, you're immune. I'm like, my ass. Vaccines don't make you immune. Vaccines just prepare your body to handle it and fight it off should you get it.
Thank you.
Unless vaccines have mutated since my day.
Well, you know, well, look at me. I'm mutated. I went from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Mutation is good, girl.
Well, I'll give you a colorful moth. No, I'm kidding.
A colorful moth. I'll be a moth. Hello. It's pretty.
Well, even the flu vaccine the flu vaccine that you get yearly, it's only for like a specific strain.
Right.
So it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing. So
definitely, yeah.
But it's better. It's a hell of a lot better than nothing.
Well,
True.
I would agree.
True. Yeah.
I would agree. I mean, because when I got vaccinated, it was the day before one of our broadcasts.
Yeah, she got sick.
Honey, I felt fine for other than pain at the injection site. I felt fine. Then I started feeling tired, so I went to bed. Mm-hmm. I wake up. It's already the next day. If I had done a jackknife into a volcano, I could not have gotten warm.
Wow.
And I thought I slept through the show.
Girl.
And then I look at the time, and I had no one here to help me get ready. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to get on. I managed to get
You
in
go,
on
girl.
time.
Sometimes you do.
I even managed to look good. Then I noticed my mic is muted, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Girl, I love you.
It was a fun episode, but I thought I was going to die that day. I thought I slept through the show. I mean, it was just crackle fucked. And then by the time Saturday rolled around, I basically felt fine.
Yeah. I got a little sick the second touchdown, but it was like,
I had nothing.
Lucky you.
Nothing. Not even a reaction.
What happened to you, Gia?
Not even a reaction.
Oh.
I got cold chills. I got a slight temperature. And I was just really worn out. And that happened like 24 hours and it was done. I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Basically a 24-hour bug. But,
Thank you.
But actually, no, but I'm lying. I felt I wasn't sick in any way, shape, or form 24 hours later. But I think the pain in my arm lasted like Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that yeah.
Now, Tony, you had the 2-part vaccine, right?
Yes, I had the Pfizer.
Okay, and I had the
2-part.
Johnson & Johnson. I had the single dose.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Gia?
I had Pfizer, the double dose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess story of my life, the oddball out.
Well, honey, what's normal? What's odd?
Yeah, really.
What's normal for
I
the
don't know.
spider is chaos for the fly.
Honey, hello.
After the past year and a half, I don't know what the heck is normal.
Girl, look, I'm
What's
telling you
up,
right
what's
now,
down?
it's like, what else is
Right?
going to happen? What else is
Yeah.
going to change? You know,
I
it's just-
ask you that.
it's like-
Seriously, she's right. What else? What next?
thank you.
What could possibly happen next?
I'm like, when are the aliens coming? That's about the only thing that.
Honey, they
that
see
we
the
haven't
shit
had
that
yet.
we go through every day. They're not even trying to mess.
Oh, that's it. It's like, come on, you know. It's like,
They're like, nah, they blew their shot. Yeah, the aliens are like, yeah, they got enough problems.
with homosexuality alone.
They got that drag queen with the big rubber tits. They got enough going wrong over there.
Look,
Big
Oh,
rubber
geez.
tits and fangs. They're suffering enough on Earth.
well, you know.
You've got a hello from Mitchell, Gia.
Hola,
Well,
Micha.
actually, he says it's Alex.
Oh, hi, Alex. I love you, sweetheart. Congratulations on graduating this year. You made me feel old now.
What do you mean, feel?
Yeah, honey,
What's
I'm not old.
waiting?
Look at this mug. I'm not old. Come on. I don't know what you're talking about. What's that word you're referencing? What's old?
So now, Gia, as someone who's had the honor, as I have had, to perform
Right.
many times with Alexis,
Yes.
what can you tell us? What would you say would have been like the craziest experience you had together performing?
Performing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know when you were doing a show together.
well, I have a little episode before the show. I was dating this guy at the time, and Zorats, but mother can tell you she did not like him, and I got upset with her because he was being a smart ass, and so was she, and they got to fighting.
Oh,
And then me and her got mad at each other. She's sitting on the bed with John's gun, and I walk in the bedroom, blah, 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 all up in her face, and she has the gun. I said, and
Yeah, but I was just playing with the damn thing.
I know, girl, but it was.
I mean,
funny.
I wasn't gonna know, honey. If I was gonna do that, I'd just beat a bitch's ass.
Oh, honey, I
Which
know
brings
that.
us to the funny part.
But then 2 days later is the show, so we're still sort of.
No,
with
honey, it
each
was
other.
the same night.
Was it the same night? I thought it was a different day.
Night.
Oh, that's
About
right.
5 minutes later.
Because I was trying to get my corset on. My boyfriend's helping.
Oh, God.
This one walks by. No, Sterling. That's not how you do it.
Now, Sterling, one doesn't lace a person like that.
Oh Lord.
She put her foot in my ass. I went from a 36-inch waist to a 28.
Yeah.
I could not catch my breath, and I was
the last thing you heard Gia say was, "Not too tough."
I was like, oh my God. I had to stand for 45 minutes and regulate my breathing thanks to her.
She corseted me one time. It was at Pompeii for
right.
For the disco
dance,
show.
For
dance. But she wasn't mad at me. So she even said, I could have gone a little tighter, just almost break the rib. But I'm being kind.
That's Ma. But girl, who cares if you got a couple broke ribs as long as you look snatched? I'm like, okay, whatever.
And you both know I'm not a weak old lady.
No.
This we know.
Well, also there was a time where Toni and I were both performing at a court event on Long Island. And we'll just say a mutual acquaintance of ours was having corset problems. I'm like, allow me.
I wasn't in the room, but my husband was. And when he came back to the table, he looked like he was like it was like he had post-traumatic stress.
Oh my God!
Or shell shock.
Honey,
he was
look, it's like don't let her close to you. Don't.
He was like looking at me, and he was going like. He like didn't have the words to describe it.
What I do?
But he did get that person into the outfit that they weren't able to get in without the corseting. I will say that.
But that night, I think that was one of the most crazy few days with her. But it was amazing. I mean, we've had other crazy times too. I came to her. I came to stay with her, and somebody tried to tell stories on she and I. And Mother went on and had a reading session. Honey, we went to Reading Rainbow, then church, then the brunch.
Oh my God.
Honey, I was like, look, that one was the craziest.
That was the weekend after my brother passed away.
Yeah.
Gia got on the next bus up.
Yeah.
To come and stay with me for what were you up here like 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah,
in New York. I was like,
yeah, but the thing is, I didn't even have to ask. She's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She says, I'm checking bus schedule. Bitch was on the next bus.
Yeah.
But well, also I have my extended family across town.
Yeah.
They are never awake during the day. But for some reason, Spanky got up and he heard the message. They got here while the first responders was here.
Oh yeah, well, when you tell me what happened, I called, but I'm so glad you have that ringtone for me.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Gia and I have the same ringtone together.
For each other.
It plays the wedding march, and you are a sewer. And the first responders, the two cops, because I had left Gia a message, told her what happened, and she called me back. And I'm sitting with the two female cops.
Oh Lord!
One is kind of, how shall I say, militant. And this is like,
I'm sorry.
I could not. I was mortified.
Look, but you've done that to me too. My mother came to visit. My mother, God love her. I love my mother. My mother's a conservative Christian. My mother's my mother follows Trump like God. She's that.
Oh God.
She's got that Bible. But God bless her. I love my mother.
Oh, that's right. You got in trouble for having the Vanity 6 record.
Well, Vanity 6 record, but I also got in trouble because she was here visiting and you called and my phone rang. I did the same thing.
No.
Oh, goodness.
And I tried to shut the phone off and I'm looking at my mother like, oh my God, she heard it. She's going to kill me. And all she did was give me a blank face and her eyebrow goes.
Wow. Oh, that's okay.
And I was like, that was
Italian.
my I'm gonna kill you look. And we would go, yes, ma'am, back it up and everything. My mother was 5 foot, honey, but she was no joke.
That's okay. Just a couple of months ago, I'm at a real New York Italian funeral, and somebody's calling up my phone. And what's my ringer for this person? The theme to The Godfather.
Oh Lord!
Talk about going over like a fart.
I love that. That is like, wait a minute, what? Only you, Alexis.
Oh no, you can't. You cannot make this shit up. You just can't.
Oh, you're right, Dolly Parton. Your little boyfriend here at China Cafe, Asia House Cafe. Loved Alexis. Loved her so much he came out the door chasing her into the parking lot.
Oh
yeah. Oh no, but see, you know what happened?
Girl, don't go
because
there.
we're sitting right after the bar, because we had to be back to the bar in costume the next night, and we were just not the one.
Thank you.
So we're going to get Chinese food, and this guy had 3 speeds, slow stopping. And I'm like, if he comes out one more time and tells me my food isn't ready yet, I'm going to pull out my mule and he's going to go, oh, Gazera. Next thing you know, he comes dancing around the corner with a bag in his hand. Oh, food ready. And this one, it was over for her.
Well, it was like after you said it, 2 seconds later, he came around the corner, and I was like, I'm done. I was I'm totally freaking dead. I'm done. I'm walking out of here. And
Gia and I have been in the most Lucy and Ethel situations. I can't. But really. And then the best. Why I wanted to ask this man his name is beyond me. And Gia was inconsolable, again, all over the floor. I said, well, what's your name? Oh, they call me Boo Boo.
Boo Boo?
Boo Boo. I was done.
I was like,
Yogi Berra's little sidekick, Boo Boo?
Girl, yes, like Boo Boo.
It's gonna like this, Yogi.
So what did I do? I get up and I said, I'm leaving on that one. But as I'm walking out of the door of the restaurant, she's waiting to get her money out to pay him. I said, hey, Yogi, what's in the picnic basket?
I wanted to fucking kill her. To death.
I was like, girl, I was like, that's way too much. I'm like, I am dead. That was the night.
Then we're pulling out, and he's like following the car, waving.
I was like, he loved him some Dolly Parton.
Like,
that's what he said. She looked like Dolly Parton. He loved him some Dolly.
Tony, do you remember? It was my picture in the journal one year, and I used it as a profile picture. My head is tilted back. I'm a strawberry blonde. Well, yeah, I'll send you the picture later. Well, that was the picture I had on my phone.
Thank you.
And if anything, the closest thing would have been Tina Turner. Where the hell
did he come up with Dolly Parton? I was like, wait a minute.
I'm like, I'm done. I'm just done.
Girl, I was like looking at you out of side eye going.
I'm like,
really? And I was like,
Dolly, really?
I was like, this conversation? I said, really? Really?
I knew it. I knew at that very moment, if I should live to be 300 years old, I will have not lived long enough to live that shit down.
Thank you.
But was the Chinese food good?
Amazing.
It was actually very good.
And because of COVID, they went out of business.
Oh, geez.
So I am so upset. I mean, there are a couple other places here that are good, but they were not great like Asia Cafe. It was like, oh my God.
Now, Gia, let me ask you this, though. How long after that did Boo Boo fall off the face of the earth?
Like 3 or 4 weeks later. So I was like,
for all we know, he's still trolling around New York.
No, girl, every 3 to like 6 weeks, they were different people at the desk anymore. And I'm like, I'm in here all the time. Why are there always new people? I don't get it. Are they selling to like I did it for a month. I don't want to do it anymore. Here, you buy it now. It's like,
No, either that or they just pass it from relative to relative.
Secrets in the sauce.
honey, hello.
Yeah, and a lot of my exes turn up missing.
And I always got secrets in the sauce.
Honey, there are
Yeah.
all kinds of secrets in the sauce. Too many to go into. I wouldn't know about such
Way
things.
too many.
That's like Alexis always tells me if Frank and I are over for a special dinner with other people, if
Yeah.
she gives us something different, don't say anything.
Yeah. Like, say, if I'm serving chili, but you each get like a chicken quarter or a steak, don't say a damn thing. Just
Don't say anything. Don't ask for the chili.
because it might be someone you know.
Well, really? Well, whoever it was delicious.
Right?
Yes, Lady LaBelle, the secrets in the sauce.
Oh, yes.
Hello.
So many secrets in the sauce.
Always,
You
secrets
know
always
who
in the
knows
sauce.
about secrets in the sauce.
Yes, honey.
Kevin
Look.
G. Wisher. Our dear sister Edwina Stewart.
Oh, David Mayoko is saying hello. We
David,
love
hey,
David.
Lee, how are you, handsome?
Hello, David. Thank you for tuning in. We love you.
Oh,
One of the greatest shows we ever did.
Seriously.
Just last
And-
week.
No, because Gia, I was telling Tony,
Mhm.
okay, when I was working in Vegas,
Right.
you know, in the I knew Liberace. I mean, and he was.
I was like blown away watching
Oh,
that.
let me
one. I
tell you,
was like,
Liberace can be a
wow.
shady bitch, but he was also one of the nicest men you could have ever lived long enough to meet.
And David
And
was like,
I've
wait a
seen-
minute. I was blown away. I was like, oh my
I've
God.
seen many Liberace impersonators,
Right.
but David doesn't impersonate Liberace.
Honey, thank you. Because when he spoke, I was like, huh?
It's like Lee was back.
Thank
Oh,
you.
David, thank you so much.
Yes,
It
thank
was
you,
like-
David.
And when I asked him to sing, I'll be seeing you in all the, I
Yeah.
really started blubbering.
Yeah. Oh, David
Uh,
says he can be a shady bitch too.
If he promises to behave, I'll let him play in my jewelry box.
Oh, yeah. It's a treat to play in her jewelry box. And then she'll ask you, I need a diamond.
Yeah, right? Oh, so Gia, what have you been doing recently?
How recently?
Other than your boyfriend?
A year and a half recently, or well,
Recently, like what's going on?
it's really good. I'm looking. End of the month, I have a job with Wayfair, so I'm excited. I'm going to be in their business to business instead of regular customer department.
Oh,
So I'm
good for
excited.
you.
So that I'm excited for. James and I hang out. I have a Fire Stick. I've been watching a lot of movies, and I go to my old movies because I love that genre of like the 40s films,
You know
late
what
30s
movie
and
I'm
40s.
still trying to find,
God.
Gia? We talk about this all the time.
Which one?
Benny Davis, The Anniversary.
Thank you. You cannot find it. I have been
No,
looking
seriously,
for
you can't.
years. It's like
Mm.
really one of her most amazing roles when she was older ever.
Well, if any of our viewers know where we can find The Anniversary with Betty Davis, let us know.
Oh, please. Oh, you know what? I'm discussing with myself that I didn't think to ask our viewers a long time ago.
Mhm.
Hello.
Although, watch, with my luck, the one viewer that can probably find it is the one that I blocked.
I love you.
It'll be Boo Boo.
You never know, honey. He
He's gonna-
could be
he's
out
gonna
there
show up
watching
with the
somewhere in
DVD.
the universe.
Oh, right. A DVD.
Boo Boo's out there in the universe, girl. He's watching. And I'm watching you.
Oh, what did I drop?
I got no
Excuse me for
privacy.
1 second.
this
Oh,
woman.
well, welcome to Naughty or Nice with Toni Homeperm.
Yeah,
And
I didn't go. I
Gia
didn't go far,
Rylie-Flame.
Tony.
She can still hear us.
What's wrong, Ma? What's wrong?
We were having hairline trouble.
Uh,
No hairline trouble, honey.
No, we were
now,
having hairline trouble.
Damien Stone keeps asking who is the guest star. Hello, Damien. It's going right across the bottom of the screen. Naughty or Nice with Gia Rylie-Flame.
Look, Damien's handsome. Leave him alone.
That's who the guest star is.
Hey, as long as he's handsome, it's okay.
Okay.
My
So now
brother
you know,
was
Damien.
handsome and retired.
Now you know.
You know, and not a lot of the New York crowd know who I am. So it's like,
Right?
who's the mystery woman? And Mother would say, "What mystery woman? You're a vile, sorry, rotten little."
Oh, that's shut up! I hate you. Gia and I would do that repeatedly. From Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte.
Get off my property!
Thank you.
What do you think I asked you here for?
Company? Girl, look.
I'm alone here
Wow.
since Papa died.
So
Girl, look.
I haven't seen this. So what's the line she says about the box? What do you think is? Doesn't she say something? What do you think is in here? My dead lover's
Oh,
hand?
yes.
Yeah, in the music box.
You have all kinds of secrets. Dirty, nasty secrets.
Look.
Where do you suppose I keep them? In here. With my dead lover's hand.
Girl, look.
I'm like, I probably could have played that part.
Yeah, honey. You are that part, darling.
And then Agnes Moorehead.
But Miss Agnes, honey,
Agnes Moorehead was a
that was her best damn part of her I've ever seen in that movie. Agnes Moorehead.
Right?
I was like, girl, look at her.
And it's funny because she usually played somebody glamorous.
Somebody glamorous and upbeat.
But
and
she was a potty mouth. And I got to she ain't nothing but a dad burn child. She done broke that dad burn teapot up against the wall. Running down the wall and shit. I mean,
I love this movie because Agnes Moorehead was like, what the hell? I was just like, oh my God, because I was used to just seeing her all dolled up. You know,
I know,
was
but
like,
my favorite part of the movie is when she slams her hands on the table. Well, you're just a vile, sorry little bitch.
yes.
Oh, my friend Tony Domino, he loves that line from that movie. My dead lover's hand.
Yes.
Right? So, and you're both bitches. My fans were showing, and nobody said anything.
Girl, you know I'm blind and one eye can't see out the other one.
Well, actually, that is true.
Honey, hello.
Well, I
gotta worry about me seeing myself.
No, but anyway. No, but I would say, but Tony and I talk about this.
Yeah.
I think Tony and I should do a remake of Whatever Happened to Baby J.
Oh, honey.
Of course, I
in this
play the Betty Davis part.
I'll come in and play Agnes Moorehead's part. Look,
Agnes
I
Moorehead
proud,
wasn't in Whatever Happened to Baby
She wasn't
J.
Yeah.
whatever happened to Baby
yes,
J.
she is. She's gonna hide in the bushes.
Wait, did a couple of your ex-boyfriends accuse you of doing that very thing, Gia?
What?
Hiding in the
bushes? Oh, honey, I never hid in the bushes. I put it out there for everybody to see. I was not proud. I'm like, whatever. I'm not proud. No, not me.
No, that's true. Gia's like me. You know that little filter that tells you?
That one that you don't have.
What filter?
Yeah, we don't have those.
No.
Yes, Damien Stone. He says, remember Victor Buono.
Yes.
Oh, that old fat faggot. Oh, I'm sorry. You should only speak well of the dead. He's dead. Oh, well.
He's dead. Oh, well. Deep subject. Deep subject.
Right? No, but no, Victor Buono, though, I really believe he was, well, this is going to be a funny play on words, an untapped talent. But I'm sure he got tapped a few times.
Kurt, well, he could have, honey. You never know. Look, this happened. It's happened to the best of us.
No, but he was a decent character. He was King Tut on the 60s Batman series.
Well, Damien says that he lived with his mother in an apartment that his grandparents owned in Brooklyn.
Oh, sweet.
Says very true story.
Awesome.
Very possible. But no, so all right, so you're starting a job soon.
Yes, I'm excited.
Now let me ask you this, Gia, another question about being a trans lady in the Wyoming Valley. So how will you receive just doing everyday things like going to the market or going to CVS?
In the beginning, it was hard, and I think it still happens. But I've gotten to the point where it's like a horse with blinders on. You shut those things out unless it's really blatantly in your face. But it's pretty good. You know, I haven't had a lot of problems, which I'm shocked for this area that I haven't had a lot of problems. But, you know, somebody's watching over me is all I can say.
You know, my friend from YouTube, Jessie Gender, she has like this great YouTube channel. It's mainly about sci-fi stuff, but, you know, she's also has transitioned. Yeah. And, you know, she was telling, it was in one of her videos, I think, where she said, like, and she, at the time, I think she was living in LA and she was just walking somewhere and some guy just yelled out, "That's a man."
Yeah.
And it's like.
And I was shocked when I lived in LA. It was 1993 and part of 94 or 93 and 94. Yeah. That's when I lived in West Hollywood. And to be like as open as they are, you still have people who were like horrible, you know? But I guess you have that everywhere, big cities and small, because I've had it happen in New York City too. So, I mean, you know, it just depends, I guess, on the area. I guess they've gotten so used to me now in all the stores in my area. They're like, they're like, here comes that bitch again. Okay, whatever. We're just going to ignore it. So it's like.
See, me, like I said, I have no filter. I don't care. I'm in drag one day and I forgot what store I'm in. And I walk past this one guy and he goes, "Faggot." I turn around and I go, "Where?" I look on his face.
I would have died. I would have died. Oh my God. I
was like, "Where?" And my voice
can't breathe.
Exactly. Hi.
I can't breathe. Oh my God.
So
there's just way too much. Way too much.
Ask me if I give a flying, well, you know. Seriously. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, this schmuck must have been the brightest in his class.
I was.
Not yet. But sweetie.
So, Gia, are you going to be getting back to performing?
I hope so. I'm just waiting, you know, but I haven't really been out yet since everything started opening back up, because it's been over a year. Well, March was a year since I performed. Same. So it's like, and I'm like, come on, I'm itching to be out there again. You know, it's like,
let me tell you, because I just did. There's a bar on Restaurant Row up in the theater district at XOXO. I did a walk on there for your sister Crystal's birthday 2 weeks ago, and then just this past Sunday, the Imperial Court had its first live event in over a year. Yeah. And I cannot tell a lie. It felt great to be on a stage and perform in front of a live audience again. Toni, you're going to know on Sunday. And girl, I'm warning you, it's going to be a rush. A good one, but I mean...
Well, not only is it I'm performing again for the first time in over a year, but it also just happens to be for like the biggest crowd that I've ever performed for.
And girl, go out there, break a leg.
Thank you.
Give them all you got, girl.
I'm going to.
No, but you know what it is, though? Toni is very good at what she does. She works very hard. And very often I forget she's only been doing it like 4 or 5 years.
Four? Is it 4?
4 or 5 years.
4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
I love
4
it.
years.
I mean, you would never guess. I mean,
Right.
because she's professional, she's on top of her game. I mean, no one would ever think she wasn't a seasoned entertainer, because she's definitely the textbook definition of what an entertainer should be.
Right.
I mean, actually, so am I, just not the good parts.
What parts? Without the good parts.
You.
Yeah, without the good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that definition is diva. It's just a fancy word for pain in the ass. Just like I'm considered a legend.
Thank you, Lady LaBelle.
What?
She said, "That's my sister. She's amazing." Thank you, Lady
Yes,
LaBelle.
you are amazing.
Thank you, everyone.
Just when I'm referred to
thank you,
as
G and Michael.
legendary, it really feels nice to hear it. But if you speak fluent gay, which I do, all legends really means is has-been that still gets kids.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
Thank you. You know,
as long as I'm getting the gigs,
hey, I'll take it.
Hey, as long as the people are there for you to give that love to.
Thank you. Because I said this on a previous episode, I used to really care what people thought and said about me.
Girl, look.
And then one day, I went to try to pay my bills with those opinions.
No,
so as I went home and sat in the dark,
cannot cash that check.
Yeah, I had an epiphany of what other people's opinions are actually worth.
There's Nelly, okay?
Oh, thank you, Jazzy. Jazzy loves my hair.
It's
all the work of my husband.
She always got great hair. She always has great hair.
Well, Tony, your hair always does look fabulous.
It does. It's all my husband. I have nothing to do with it.
Right.
I literally go in the hair room. I sit in the chair. He puts it on my head. I don't even touch it. As a matter of fact, he says to me, "Don't touch it."
Touch what?
Hair.
What? Touch what? Oh, hair. Hair. Oh, okay.
Frank actually gets a kick out of me.
Right.
Because having been a hairdresser myself years ago, I know how to maintain my wigs. But the fact they were over my apartment one day, and the fact that they were on heads and I have like these special wig hangers.
Right.
I mean, Frank was like, yes. No, but you know what I mean. But what he does.
Oh, thank you. David Mayoko said that all three of us are gorgeous. Thank you, David.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, Frank's working on a couple of wigs for me right now.
He's always working on wigs for her.
Right?
He's not. I take care of my wigs.
Girl, he's working on something for her.
What?
You take care of him. You send him to him to fix them out. When you're doing that, he's got more. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Can I buy that one?
They're in rotation.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Or can I buy that one?
That is true. It's like I get two back, I send two back in.
And the cycle goes on.
Tony, after the episode, I gotta talk to you. I gotta send something out to you.
It's the circle of life, Gia.
The circle of
something, honey.
It's the circle of
something.
Well, you know what's funny, because everybody knows that not too long ago I was working for Raining Rhinestones. And
I just have to give
a joke.
My friend Janet said she needed this show tonight. Thank you. You're welcome, Janet.
Oh, thank you so much for tuning in with us, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
I'm glad everyone's having a good time. I'm having fun.
Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. And actually,
unfortunately, with my mother.
Again, real soon.
Your mother.
Ma. Hey, Ma.
Yeah. Be careful now. Mother's only half a word.
That's
right. Right?
And I know that other word, mommy.
Rhymes with trucker.
I bet you do, Gia. No, but Tony and I would often tease each other.
Yeah.
Because only her collection of Raining Rhinestones jewelry could rival my own.
Well, yours, thank you.
And only my collection of Wig Wizard wigs would rival her.
Exactly.
I
True.
actually might physically have a couple of more than she does, but
No.
she's got the actual wig wizard.
Yeah.
Hello.
She can wear the exact same wig 4 nights in a row, but it'll never look the same on either of those nights.
Thank
So
you.
true. So true. Because he'll like
She's
taking
got
them
so
out
much
like,
That's
fun.
why she's a bitch.
this is true. It's very true.
Bitch.
It is. It is.
Bitch. Said,
Me.
Oh,
Oh,
so
what is that?
what time is it, ladies?
it is. It's just a little past 8.
8.
Well, we do have to wrap it up momentarily because we
I
are
know.
filming yet another episode.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you, girl.
And
Yes.
plus, I need Tony's help as always, recording our content for virtual performances. But Gia, sweetheart, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Honey, no,
Yes.
thank the both of you because this has been so
thank
much
you.
fun.
Yes,
It got
was
me
fun.
back out there. I'm not in a bar, but I'm talking a little bit and kikiing about life, and it got me back on. And you know what?
And Gia, I have to tell you,
switches
you look
flips.
amazing tonight.
Oh,
Now,
Alexis,
Gia,
your future ex-husband Nick Lyon, saying hi, gals, looking gorgeous tonight.
Hi, Nick.
Why, thank you, Nikki. So, Gia, sweetheart, tell all of our viewers how and where they can find you on social media.
Social media, I am Gia Rylie-Flame. You can look me up on Facebook,
With a
look me up
hyphen.
on YouTube.
With a hyphen. With a hyphen
Flame.
or without?
Yeah,
With a hyphen.
yeah. Gia Rylie-Flame. Yeah. And then whatever other names I got now since I have the new man. So, you know, the list goes on.
Yes, which reminds me, I still have to meet this man.
Yes, I know.
See if he meets Mama's approval.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Well, honey, you're 19 months too late.
Well, that's beside the point. It's still a formality.
Okay. Yeah.
Gia, honey, I love you. And, honey, girl, thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Namaste. I love you. Happy
We love
Pride,
you too.
everybody.
Happy
Pride.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do you know that one of my other children is actually trying to video call me?
What nerve?
Yes.
What nerve?
I mean, like, you know what? I should have answered the damn thing. I should have answered it just
and put them on blast.
pretty much. Well,
Oh,
Tony,
my.
what episode is this? What number are we up to?
This was episode number 30.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Can you believe it?
Oh, I'm just waiting for next year's Naughty or Nice Awards.
Mm. Do you think Gia is going to get an award?
I don't know. I mean, you know, we have such fickle judges.
I know. You never know what pleases them.
Actually, I definitely know what pleases at least one of them. No, but you know what? I'm still reveling in the fact that we basically swept those awards, girl.
Can you believe it? I still can't believe it.
I can not only not believe that we won, but how cost efficient it was.
Oh, I know. It was incredible.
And we said at the end of the show, and we'll say it again. Anyone who had a problem with it, feel free to do what the hell we did. Make your own damn award show. Well, everybody, I guess that wraps it up for episode 30.
Yes.
But please be back with us
In 2 weeks.
June 24th,
Mm-hmm.
when our guest star will be yet another one of my children.
So we're going from a daughter to a son.
Yeah, well, some of my children are gender dysphoric. We will welcome Dr. Gianmichael Savada.
Mm-hmm.
It promises to be an interesting episode. So do join us.
And he thinks so too, because he's already applauding it.
But until then, naughty nightmares and happy Pride. And
Happy
again,
Pride,
I am
everyone.
the ever naughty Alexis Flame and
The nice Toni Homeperm.
so nice.
So she's so nice.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Happy Pride, everybody. Mwah!
Good night.